This guy's bruising. Energy made this one. Fuck Carter, this man ain't a legend. Said he made us challenge, but we challenged for second. 5 years, no trophies, get sacked in a second. Drop me out, this trophy job's coming like bangers. And yo, owners, what you saying? 800 to all these players who are not creating. No trophies in phase 5, look how we're playing. Ranieri did it with Leicester, what phase was staying? Liverpool just picked up a title. You don't stop to be humble, you're dismissing the rival. That you catch a bullet, dismiss with this rifle. Mickey, he's dead on arrival. Headshot, he can hardly breathe. Dying outside the Emirates from this armory. Tell him real gunner shooting on the wing like I'm a reed. I'ma catch Mikel Arteta in an artery. Tell him, I want him out. How Mikel Arteta get him out. How super deeper Mick, I want him out. I can't stand this little prick, we need him out. We need him out. Fuck Mikel Arteta, get him out. Fuck super duper Mick, we want him out. We can't stand this little prick, we want him out.
Oh, boss, that game against Bournemouth was crazy. The last minute goal, we went nuts. Though some people say every time we win a game, we celebrate like we won the league. We don't over-celebrate, do we, boss?
Oh, no. No, Martin Odegaard. I don't think so.
Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. Caramba, big up to everyone that is locked in. And today we've got news. Daniel Levy leaves Spurs. He steps down as chairman. He still has a percentage in the club. I think it's about 30% that he's got into the club, but he leaves. So a lot of Tottenham fans today are going to be very, very happy. They're going to be extremely happy. What are you saying, Yasser, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, you know.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm seeing a lot of Spurs fans online. Yeah, I mean, celebrating.
You should see Jay's celebration, man. You know, I like he went live straight away. You know, man dropped his lunch went live. Elijah said he's changing his date of birth to today. Like, I can't lie, I never had the owner here that I wanted out so much. Do you get it? But I hear it. Like, you know how you don't have the Cronkies, that like United have the Glazers. Do you get it? Like, people want certain man out and that, but it's weird that Spurs is getting everything they want, but no one else is. You get it? They got the European trophy, and they finally won their trophy, and now what's it called? Man's gone as well. So I was watching Rancher's show with Lee. Yeah, man people started spamming there. What's it called? Levy's gone. Levy's gone. Yo, you know what's funny though? They got they managed to get the Fab Bomber, you know, even after the transfer window, you know. I saw Fabrizio posting, I was like, what? I checked it, man goes, Levy's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? I was thinking, rah. But you know what it is? I had some idea that something was going on here because you saw they first got a bit of Saudi money coming in from sponsorships. Do you remember that a couple of months ago? Then they bought that idiot from you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You know which one I'm talking about. Who's that guy? Bro? That's it. You know what I'm saying? This is the only thing that
he could be the guy, bro. He could be their next guy.
Not their guy. He could be one of those guys that ends up.
The thing is, they don't know who the replacement is, isn't it? That's the only thing. Like,
that's
obviously,
the only thing about the celebration that don't make sense. You know, they're supposed to be happy because he's gone. The only problem is, if it's someone that's worse than Levy, because the problem right now is you don't know who's coming in. Exactly. You can celebrate that he's gone, because for them it's like there's no way someone worse than him can come in. That's how they're looking at it. But you never know, you know. There's almost, you know what I'm saying, there's always a better man around the corner, you know?
Bro, it's like going from Wenger and then getting Arteta. I know we got Emery, but then getting Arteta. It's like, bro, Wenger at his worst was better.
What do they call it? It's not always, the grass ain't always green on the other side. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. But obviously, do you know what it is? Yeah, if they get a new chairman, yeah, obviously they've been annoyed at the fact that they generate a lot of money and they don't spend it. They don't flex in the market, innit? So obviously a positive for them is like, okay, Levy's gone, but then you're hoping for someone that's actually not gonna be stingy and actually go out there and put the money down for certain players. To be fair
Yeah.
to them, they did try to get Eze. Do you know what I mean? They did try to get Gibbs White. So they did try and get certain players, but
even they got Xavi Simmons. They got who else did they get? Colin Moani. Listen,
Colin
they had,
Moani.
yeah. That's like man like Jay's cousin. You know what I'm saying? That's what he looks just like Jay. You know, that's funny. Who else?
Kota Take, the Asian guy they got
Yeah,
early.
he's so bro. He's just Son's replacement, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because Son's gone, they had to get someone
Marketing
else.
purposes.
Yeah, marketing purposes, exactly. Just to keep the certain fan base still there. Because Levy was worried that as soon as Son dipped, all of it, bro. Imagine empty stadium, and they had to sort that one out. But to be fair, their window hasn't been that bad. I saw Deji do a stream today where he ranked everyone's transfer window, innit? I don't think theirs has actually been bad. It's surprising for Tottenham to get it. They've done like how this season a lot of teams have actually done. I think we are one of those teams that haven't done what we usually do, innit? Like we're usually the kings of the transfer window, if you want to call it that. But Liverpool has spent, you man have spent, like, you know what I'm saying? So it just depends. Do you know what I mean? It depends. But yeah, I think this is a step in the right direction, considering the manager's also so far looking like a good manager here, Thomas Frank. We do know what he can do in it, but he's that example of, you know how you always say, well, imagine if I get Thomas Glasner. Nah, what's his name? Forget either Glasner. I don't know what his first name is. I don't know why I called him Thomas Glasner. But let's say you get Glasner, yeah. You know how usually when you look at a manager that's lower down the table and he's good, and you're like, imagine if I give him better players, how is he gonna perform? Thomas Frank is an example of that. Like so far, he was at a lower level club. He's gone to a club that's slightly better, with better quality, and it's still performing. You know how usually that's what you want from a manager that's lower down, that looks like he can do well at a higher club. Because a lot of the times they come up in like a Potter, yeah, and they can't handle the big clubs.
Yeah, especially
can't even act like he's been there before.
God, there's too many managers these days. I need my players FC, and he's kind of like, you know, just getting by with the players that he's got, trying to get the most. Because I remember when
you know that you don't know whether he's got the best at Richarlison or Richarlison just realized it's a World Cup here. You know, like, you don't know. It's just working for him, innit? But you need that kind of luck as well, where the players that you thought you might needed to bin off kind of still come back and perform for you, innit? Especially in the beginning of the season, because it kind of there's a bit more belief from the squad that, you know what, this manager might know what he's doing, so we can trust what he's doing. Do you get what I'm saying? Kind of believe more into what the manager wants to do. So it does help, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? If Saudi takeover happens and serious chairman comes, bro, there's no such thing as a Saudi takeover, bro. Saudi already owns Newcastle, so they can't be too. Because the way it works in Saudi, a lot of people are under one umbrella, innit? Does that make sense? So technically, the same person owns Newcastle would end up owning Tottenham, so it can't work. Do you get it?
No, I hear it, man.
Even though so you know how the PIF thing is invested into Clear Lake. Clear Lake runs part of the Blue Co thing. We have Saudi investment, but it's not directly into Chelsea, innit? They're investing into the investment thing, and they invest in different sports. It's one of those things. So it's different. But I doubt they'll just invest in Spurs. Do you know what I'm saying? More time Qatari. Yeah. We had the Qatari, and that's it. Yeah. Qatari is a problem.
It, man. They got the infra, they got the stadium, they got obviously the concerts, they've got the go karting and everything else that they got. So they're generating a lot of P's. Like one thing I can't laugh at them for is they know how to make money, innit?
You know what? I don't know. It'd be an expensive buy. Like, you know, if you had to buy Tottenham, it'd be expensive. You know why? Because it's basically ready.
Yeah.
Like everything's there.
I saw on Forbes, I looked it up. I think they're valued at 3.3 billion, something like that. 3.3. I don't know. Sometimes certain people.
You know, Levy, like he's gone now, but he would have turned around and said, "I want 10 billion, or I won't sell." You know that?
Yeah, like when he took over, I don't know. Spurs fans are in the chat. I swear, I remember seeing they were valued at like 80 million or something when he first came.
Yeah, it was something crazy. I remember it was very low. So like, you know, this is the thing though. What's the other guy's name? Remember when the Glazers tried to sell recently? The Qataris. You know what they said? They said we wanna How much was it? 6 billion or something. They tried to sell him.
Something like that. Yeah, 5.5.
Yeah, man. You know what they said? They said, "Listen, we want 2 billion for each Glazer member."
Gotta
And
get
then the
paid, bro.
Qataris were like, "Nah, you know what? We got the peas, boy. No, they're giving it to you, man. Allow it. We're out." Then they end up getting the broke billionaire. Do you know what I'm saying? In Ratcliffe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I
Yeah,
told
I
man
mean,
though, either way they weren't gonna buy
everything's
it.
set though. Like they won't like if they get new investment or some new owners. Yeah, I know they got Tim. I think Tim Lewis is their majority shareholder, and then I think Levy's got the lesser of the shares at 30%.
Man, them
If
is
they,
Tim Lewis the guy that got done for insider trading? Nah, innit?
I can't remember. I don't
I
know. I
can't.
don't think.
Okay, I think Tim Lewis owns what's that department store from back in the day? Something Lewis.
Oh, John Lewis.
That's it. That was theirs, isn't it? That
John
used to
Lewis.
be theirs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
but they had to
That's the
close
thing
down
though.
because
Like
no one goes
if
there
someone
anymore.
buys Tottenham, yeah, you ain't got the issue that they have at Newcastle, innit? Where the club don't generate the money that the owners can like really, you know what I mean? They kind of got a cap. Where at Tottenham, because they're so self-sufficient, do you know what I'm saying? They'll be able to spend peas. They just don't have the platform, innit? They don't have the platform over there at Newcastle. So I think a lot of owners now are probably going to be looking at, or people that want to buy clubs, they're like, yo, if we want to turn into the next City or Chelsea, we need a club that's already established in terms of a certain revenue every year, so that we can actually, we're not hindered in it, because you can't just come in.
100%. They got money coming in. They can sell players from the squad if they want to make money. Like, even if they have something there, so there is some value to the squad. And then on top of that, they also have the income it generates from the club, I mean, the stadium and all that in it. And then it's also in London. And all they really need to do when they come in is actually just turn the team into a winning team. So they have to investigate the players and make sure they have the right manager and like the rest of the things are kind of already built. The stadium's built, the training grounds built, like everything's there, commercially is there. All they have to do is they don't have to focus on other things. Our thing is because because we have a small stadium, North, is why one of the reasons why we buy those players and sell them to cover for the money we don't make from the stadium, because it's a small stadium, all of that, whatever. So this is one of the reasons we spend so much money buying and selling players on the side, because we need to make some money somehow, some way to cover for not making money there. This is what a lot of people don't understand. So,
But I don't know, like where we got Tottenham finishing this season. For me, I think between 8th and 6th, between that. If they want to,
I think 5th.
I say between 8th and, because you know what, yeah, like even the other day, yeah, the goalkeeper I don't rate like that. Porro, I don't rate like that. Okay, cool. They've got now Simmons.
Have you seen? No. Have you seen how he got ripped by Semenyo?
But this is what I'm saying. And Deji was telling me, oh, but we're playing a new system. We'll be
You
okay.
should have took him off at half time. I heard man say, take him off at half time. I was like, rah. Because he plays like a winger, innit, almost. He's better going forward. He's a bit like Trent. He's better going forward than going back.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And then they like, all right, cool, they got Kudus, but on the other side, you got Johnson now. If you don't really create many opportunities for him, he's not a creator.
Back post. He's a back post Donny. You know what I'm saying?
That's
back
exactly.
Post,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sterling regen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
he is.
So like, you got one good striker, like Solanke. I'm sorry, man, ain't been impressed. One good season. You know what I mean? Michu settings. So they need to invest in another striker. They need a right back. They need probably another centre back. They probably need another full back. They need a goalkeeper. Do you know what I mean?
What, to get 5th? Or to win the league?
No, if they want to be breaking into Champions League spots.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. 5th. I think I feel like I can see them be 5th still. Not Forest. Forest is inconsistent. Villa's inconsistent. United. I've been telling you, man, about running United. You see, United, the only way United ever gets back up from the mud is if they change that devil from the badge blood. I already told you, man, fam. You know what I'm saying? With that devil on the badge, you man are staying down below, you know. Listen, but other than that, Everton's looking good, but that could be one of those surprises of the season, kind of. You know, them teams once in a while that they overperform. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everton. When I start naming a lot of those teams that are supposed to be after us and, like outside of the top 4, they're all not really having good seasons this season. you get it? So it's a weird one. It's a weird one. This is what I think. The way Tottenham are playing, like you know how their organization and that so far, you need to remember that they've come from just chaos football to actually now having a bit of a stability when it comes to the way they build their play, and do you get it? So it's like I feel like it's not. They're not gonna. We keep having the idea of them playing the way they played last season. Do you get it? I know it's a fresh season, and I feel like because he's a bit more compact, Thomas Frank. They don't necessarily don't look at the defenders just the way they are individually. Look at it as a unit, innit? I feel like as a unit, it's gonna help, especially help cover for the ones that weren't really playing well, like Van de Ven and that don't have to run back all the time to cover for Kyle Walker style. Do you know what I'm saying? When you have a high line, you need someone that does the whole save you last minute. Remember, this is why Van de Ven's hamstring kept going 4-5 times a season, bro. He's playing a high line and man just running back every single time. So yeah, man, I still think they're gonna do slightly better than we expect this season. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Fifth. I don't think sixth. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think they'll hit like six. I don't think they're gonna be top four. That's way of a stretch. I think the top four is already set. It's gonna be what Liverpool, City, you and me, like Arsenal and Chelsea. Do you get it?
I don't think they don't get into the top four. I feel like they're gonna finish like 7th or 6th. I can't lie. I think.
But who do you think is gonna finish above them?
Huh?
Who do you think is gonna finish above them? So like from 5th to whoever, wherever you think Tottenham roughly will end up.
So top 4: Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. Man City looking all over the place. I can't even lie, Man City.
Man City, listen, no, Man City is just there by aura. You know what I'm saying? That's the achievement. That's the achievement, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Pep tax, whatever, like, you know, because you can't. It's weird, but City, they had the worst season they had last season in a decade, and they still managed to get top 4 or 5th. Like, do you get it? So it's not like they can't. This is the thing, but it's still. I hear what you're saying, and it's 3-4 games, and they're looking all confused and that, but. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's gonna be a difficult one. I can't lie. It's gonna be a difficult one. Like even Forest, they ain't looking all that. You know what I mean? Comparison from last season, they ain't looking all that. City looking a little bit shaky. Yeah, Tottenham. Yeah, I can see why you say Tottenham can get 5th. Obviously, Everton are looking good for the moment. We're gonna see, man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Yo, he's lucky, though.
Bro. Look at him,
you know
bro.
what? You know why he's lucky, but if you had that laptop, like you'd be crashing right now.
Bro. Come on, bro. Hey, I'm loving this. Hey, no one can tell me shit. I'm loving life. Hey, I'm loving life.
You're lucky you got a PC, blood. Otherwise, your laptop would have crashed midway. You know?
Oh, no, facts. I can't lie. I'm loving life, though. Hey, this is what I needed, fam. I needed this. I can't lie. I needed this in my life. I've been banned for too long, fam. We need to get some new owners. Enoch need to fuck off as well. We need to get some new man in here. Hey, this is amazing, brother.
Man already forgot about Levy, you know. Man already forgot about Levy. He said your next target, you know.
Next target, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro. Hey, look, I was crip walking. You know what I'm saying, during my intro and that. You know what I'm saying. I was doing the fucking about a week ago shit like Bobby Schmurder and that, bro. I was loving life, bro. This is amazing.
What are you saying though? Who do you think is going to be your next chairman? Like, is there any rumors? Anything? Like, I haven't seen no rumors.
I haven't seen anything. To be honest, I have not seen a single thing. I didn't even want to go on Twitter just in case they released it was just a prank, bro. I want to live in this illusion for as long as I can. But I'll be honest, I don't know. I've heard the Saudi stuff and all of that because obviously Saudi links and that, and they wanted to rename the stadium, all that kind of stuff. So I genuinely have no idea. But I'm just living in the moment, man. You know, I've learned as a Spurs fan, we don't get a lot of nice things too often. So the most I could do is just live in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
But how would
you did get too many nice things. Sorry, no. You've got too many nice things recently. You know?
yeah. You're getting a bit spoiled now. You know what I'm saying? You know, the ones that the family give you a bit of money. Your mum's like, yo, I got flipping rice to buy.
Yo, listen, they don't flip. They got a trophy. They got a new manager. And they spend players or like spend money on players, and now they get
Voldemort's gone as well, bro. Let's go, man.
How do you look back on the Levy era though? Like, in all fairness, like how do you look back on his whole time at Spurs?
In terms of progressing Spurs, like business wise, he did really well. But in terms of the football, I mean, come on, bro. What are we doing here? We've become the worldwide laughing stock. We're probably the most bantered team in the world. I don't think that's too much of a stretch, especially when you consider how big of a club we are in quotation marks. But we're the most banned team in the world, innit? So like, as much as I gotta give Levy respect for the financial side of it, bro. If the trophies haven't been trophying, fam, you know, like we won the Europa League, but like, let's yeah, literally, as Mark says, bro, on the pitch we've been shit, not good enough. We've been so close to having like 4 or 5 trophies in the 21st century. We haven't got it. So hopefully we can maintain this business module that Levy and Enoch have left, and we can actually sign some players and do some good stuff in the football side of them, man.
It's going to be interesting to see how you guys move because, yeah, I mean, like I said to Yasser, you did try to sign some players this window. You know what I mean? Obviously, he lost out on some targets, but you know what I mean? Do you think he was pushed out or he stepped down?
I think he stepped down, to be honest, because pushed out by who, bro? Not by the fans, because we have like 20 man.
Yeah.
No, but
you never know about Levy, though.
Lewis thing about he pushed him out or like they weren't getting along or something.
It could be that, to be fair, but I can't lie. For them, it's been working for 25 years. So I don't know what type, unless gals were passed around or something. I don't know what it could have been.
Yeah, I can't lie. I think you know what I'm saying. Levy might have been on that E list. You know what I'm saying. You know,
maybe Donna Cullen had some secrets.
Epstein list, you know?
I don't know, fam. Because the only thing I've ever seen Mandem abandon money for is gal in it. So maybe there was some issue going on, but I think he just stepped down. And obviously, I don't think we're ever going to really know the reason why. But I think it's something to do with him just stepping down. To be honest.
Well, he's still winning either way because he's still got 30% in your club, so he's still eating.
Now getting the residual income, blood. You know what I'm saying? He's reaping what he sowed, blood. He built that club. Now he's just gonna sit there, and then every month he's gonna get a bit of peas coming in, blood. You know
fair play to him, like, because financially he deserves it, because like him and Enoch literally grew the club from what it was into what it is now. So he deserves the residual income. And
he brought you out the mud, innit? Yeah,
literally. So like, as much as the football side of it, it's annoying, but like in terms of him growing the club and Enoch growing the club, like I've got to give praise where praise due, and he deserves to step down and have residual income and live his life, bro. Okay.
I see man celebrate so weird to me, blood, because all my whole life I had Abramovich. You get me? When he was gone, we were upset, and then these times we were more upset. We were more worried about the club, potentially, you know what I'm saying, be getting gulagged, fam. Getting gulagged. We couldn't even focus on like Abramovich basically selling the club, like that sad part of it, because we were like, yo, listen, Tuchel's saying he wants to drive the little minibus to take the players now because we ain't got money to pay for a plane, you know. But it's like, it's so weird to see people say like, "Right, the guy's gone," kind of thing, you know. Because to me, these owners are just literally got them now a couple of years ago, and the other one's been in my life most of the time. So I listen.
As long as I've been a Spurs fan, he's been here, innit? You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm loving it so much, because I never thought I'd see the day. You know, I thought I would fall out of love with Spurs before my man even dies, but I assumed he's going to be here till he dies. But because he's like a fucking Dracula, I assumed he just, you know what I'm saying, wave the wand and DH 30 years, innit? So me personally, I thought that I would personally die before this guy leaves the club. So seeing him step down is like, it's blessed. And I'm not even working today. I actually get to be on streams, bro. Every other day I'm working. So this is the best thing in the world for me, bro. I don't need a Christmas present. Santa can stay his ass in the North Pole. This is what I need, bro. I'm loving life, bro. He wears red as well, that pussy, bro. He can stay in the North Pole. I'm loving life, man. This is all I need, bro.
It's crazy.
Man.
It's crazy, man.
King, man. What'd you make of this?
Oh, bro, it came out of nowhere, bro. Like, literally, I think I saw it on Lee Gunner and Rancid stream. Like, literally, the bomber just appeared, bro. Daniel Levy stepping down, bro. Like, bro, like man, like Charles Xavier, bro, stepping down, bro. Like, I never actually thought that we would see the day that Daniel Levy leaves Tottenham. But you know, I wonder how Deji is feeling right now about this, because you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like, but like I don't know it. it depends who they bring in it. Because if they bring if they bring someone worse than Levy, bro, then it's like
I'm gonna die, fam. I'm gonna fucking die.
that is like, that is just then, you know what I mean? Then it's peak, bro. So yeah, man. Like obviously, like
why don't they just do this before the season started? Like, why don't they just sort this out before the season started? Like, we're already like on game 4. It's a bit weird.
Bit weird.
I low-key manifested this, blood. Remember when I used to tell you, he looks like Master Uguay? You get me? He's gone to the tree. He's gone to the tree and just done the little speech and disappeared, blood. Randomly. Yeah. Hold the stick and it disappeared. You know what I'm saying? But we don't even know who he gave the little thing to,
bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, surely, like Enoch still got the same mentality as Daniel Levy, innit? So
yeah, because they own. Yeah, because don't they own like 70%? Don't they own?
Change like that. I can't lie to you. I know, Elijah, you're very happy right now, but I don't know if you lot are gonna change like that. I can't lie.
No.
I don't think so. But that's why I'm living in the moment, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna go back to winning nothing for the season, innit? So
but
I'm
step by step. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm gonna be creeping around my house like it's Tom and Jerry and that, bro. I'm gonna be loving this. I'm gonna be loving this.
You need to get the t-shirt, the Spurs t-shirt with the "Today is to do." You know what I mean?
I still ain't
they dead, bro.
He's violated, bro.
I ain't giving them no money, fam.
It's violated, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, man said Levy got there today and he done it. You know what I'm saying? He's gone.
Hey, the man flipped a coin on it, bro, and he just left. That's
I'm telling you.
I don't think it's a takeover though. Man, I keep saying, Elijah, you think it's a takeover or it's the Saudi thing, the sponsor thing?
I don't know. I'll be real. I have no idea. It's been something that's been like rumored, like even from last season. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. If anything, I can't trust Twitter, man, until I see it actually happen. Because that Frodizio brother, fam, I can't lie, he's a dickhead. So I'm not trusting nothing that these men are saying, bro. Until I see them holding the shirt and that.
After the two here we goes in that, bro. After the two here we go.
Bro,
listen, he's so funny, you know. Even Mike's dissed him yesterday, blood. I swear that.
Bro.
Mike's sending for him, blood. I swear that he's crazy.
I swear that, bro.
I don't know. I kind of agree with this, man. Like Saudis are they're prideful people, innit? Surely they're gonna be like, we want Tottenham. Like, no offense to Elijah, but like these men, you know what I'm saying? And they're really gonna be
let me tell you this.
Tottenham for example, in Portugal, like most people support Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man United. Like in England, like there's not that many. Like there are, but there's not that many even Arsenal fans. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they banter us, innit? I can't lie. In Portugal, they banter. They banter you. Like Tottenham, I've never met a Portuguese Portuguese Spurs fan ever in my life, ever.
It's mad.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if the Portuguese are like that, the Saudis gonna be like, yo, bro. Like, I always see.
No, but this is the thing, North. You know, as a Saudi like guy, Tottenham is a blank canvas, isn't it? I know they wear white, but that's not why I said it. Like if whoever comes in can do whatever they want.
Trying to celebrate, you're there saying blank canvas.
No, but that's not what I meant. But I'm saying everything's built and they can start building their legacy from zero, innit? You get me? One of them ones.
Say no, we have zero legacy. I hear it.
Listen, my legacy is behind me. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, I've got Dragon Ball Z behind me, bro. That's my legacy, bro.
I remember hearing rumors about, I think it was last season or even the season before, about obviously one about the Saudis, but two about the Qatarians or something buying Tottenham or something like. But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, but them man are prideful people, innit?
That's the only reason, because in terms of they ain't never been. I don't think there's ever been a Saudi Spurs fan in it. I don't think it will ever happen because as Northside said, them man have pride in it. You know, they don't. They don't want to go down the life I've lived in it. Like I'm not a prideful guy in it. So me personally, I'm not going to teach my kids to support Tottenham. I'll dress them in a City shirt or something in it.
Yeah, bro.
What a fake fan. What a fake fan.
Listen, if the Tottenham fans get the Qataris, you know, King's joining your next calling show, North, and he's going to be like, My owners. Do you know what I'm saying? We should have got rid of him. Same way he was annoyed about Bruno Fernandes not being sold. Yeah, he's gonna be
Bro,
fuming.
man,
You know what I'm saying? He had
the Glazers were
opportunity.
charged, bro. The Glazers were charging 8 billion, bro. They were charging like 8 billion or something, bro, and they wanted like 2 billion to go on like each Glazer member or something, bro. Something daft like that, bro.
That's crazy.
Man said, "Yo,
These takeovers, I take it with a pinch of salt. I remember there's that African Donny, I forgot his name, that was trying to buy Arsenal, and then we had that Spotify guy as well. That
yeah,
was
the Swedish
apparently
done.
trying to
Yeah, I
buy
know who the
Arsenal.
Spotify guy is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's the
we had
African
Yeah,
done?
the
The was it the richest
okay,
African guy? Yeah, but you know
some
when
neck
it's Arsenal,
African
yeah,
man.
it could be that scammer blood, the one that was
I
hiding
was saying the
in Dubai.
419 thing, bro.
Yeah, hush puppy blood, tried to buy Arsenal. You know, don't you remember when it?
Send me the email, bro. Just click this link.
crazy.
I'll buy
Remember
Arsenal,
when,
I promise.
do you remember when Hush Puppy tried to defraud one of the clubs to say he's selling them a football club? Remember, he tried to sell someone a football club when he ain't even got a football club.
Dangote, that's it. Dangote, bro. Dangote, that's it. Dangote.
Yeah,
Dangote.
His brother was linked to buy us for years. It never happened. You know what I'm saying? And then the Usmanov as well. I remember him before he went to, I think he went to Everton. Before he went to Everton as well, he was interested in trying to do a takeover. And the Cronkies are like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We got the Super League coming up soon. We can't be selling right now. We got to sell it when the stocks are high. You know what I'm
But no,
saying?
I got a question though. Yeah, do you think? And there's no banter. Do you think that your club sells all that merch and that to cover for the players that they don't sell? Because this Lokonga thing, 2.5 million, and you know all these money sent on loan, most of them are not obligation.
The
Which
option
means,
to buy.
except for
Yeah.
Zinchenko, but his contract's running out, which means basically he's gone for free. That's what a lot
Yeah.
of people don't remember. He's gonna basically disappear. Once he finishes Nottingham Forest, he's a free agent. He got them off the books, but do you think this is why they sell all that stuff to cover for that? Because a lot of clubs sell players, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just a retarded method, isn't it? It's just a retarded method, like it is. It's retarded because it's like, bro, I'm gonna cover my mistake by like making money there when I can just be effective in both selling and merchandise. You know what I'm saying? But this club's run by spastics, so that's what they do, innit? Like they don't know what they're doing. That's why they panicked, yeah. Because when we didn't have Champions League football, that's why they panicked. Because that's the bloodline, innit? Like they can't sell the merch, people ain't going to the stadium. Do you know what I mean? And they're like, yo, we're losing peas. Like,
those are extra games, innit? That you can sell, that you can get match revenue from the games. Like, so yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, because they was planning. I remember. I think it was last season. I remember hearing that Arsenal were planning to like upgrade the capacity of their stadium to like is it like 60,000 or 80,000 or something like that, bro.
Even if they do, North's still not going, so it don't matter, fam.
Them man are trying to make bread. Like them man are trying to make much bread as possible.
The only
bro,
time
so.
North is going if it's on his green screen, blood. You know, that's the only time he'll be at the stadium.
Talk, bro. Real talk. I don't care about fancy stadiums and all that, bro. Just win. I don't care, man.
Don't lie, man. We saw how he looked when he went to the Real Madrid stadium, man. I'll watch that stream.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? He goes, I don't care, but
you can't have a nice stadium and then win trophies like that, innit? Over here at Arsenal, you get me?
Hey, Real Madrid, they got a stand for the Champions League. We got a cheese stand, bro. It's just not the same, fam.
Well, the amount of trophies I saw there was crazy. Even their basketball team, everything, all their sports team, bro, is mad.
Yeah, even the basketball team, that man don't play over there.
It were hella trophies, bro. Hella trophies, bro. I watched that video. Hella trophies, bro.
Man kept
Bro,
going around the corner
like
saying,
200 trophies.
"We'll
bro.
show you the." Remember, they kept saying, "We'll show you the Champions League trophy soon." These times they just kept showing his other trophies. I'm like, when are we gonna get to the Champions League trophies? Then when I'm talking about basketball trophies and that, I'm thinking, what? Like saying, yeah, trophy here, trophy here, trophy here. I was like, rah. But yeah, that stadium looks sick. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was on YouTube, like as in streaming in it, it looks sick to be fair. But yeah, man, I'm in a little dusty stadium. Saying my little stadium. As long as we win, I don't care.
Take that stadium and the trophies. I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As long as we win,
I don't even go to games like that, so I don't care. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't care, man.
My yard.
Yeah. Yeah, like, oh, freaking Omar Berrada. I was my club CEO coming out. We're planning to win the league in 2028, and that we got news to stadium. How about starting winning trophies, bro?
20.
How
Win
about
what?
start winning trophies, bro? About 2028, bro. You
He
get
needs
it?
to be reminded. He needs to be reminded
Because
that
we're talking about
Carabao Cups are not
2028,
league
bro.
titles. Like, I don't know. That's gonna be the highest you'll
Back to
win.
the Future. They could put some Back to the Future match. 2028. You know what I mean? Back to the
You know that
Future.
car
That,
from
you
Back
know
in
what I
the
mean?
Future,
Yes.
like,
Do
you know
that,
what I'm
yeah?
saying?
Bro, they
You
said
could
with the
put
flying
the
car.
Back to the Future car in the car park, get Saeed, going like this. You know what I'm saying? We're back. You man are back, bro. You know what I mean? Nah, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, if I was you, Elijah, yeah, I'd just be like, you know what? I get you're happy and everything. I get it. For time you guys wanted this guy out, I'd be like, all right, cool. Let's see how you guys move then, innit? Let's see how you guys move from here, car. You
At the
seen
end of
these
the day,
fake
we're still
storms,
Tottenham.
bro.
We're still
Huh?
Tottenham in it, but we're still Tottenham. But it's like I'm just happy for now. Like by tomorrow, the happiness would have worn off. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm more happy now than we won the Europa League, innit? Like the man that will tell you. But honestly, I'm just gonna be happy today. This is still Spurs. It's still Enoch at the top.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how it actually changes. Like if Enoch end up selling or not. If Saudi come in or Qatar come in, we're gonna see. But yeah, just us just like selling or Levy just stepping down doesn't mean that we're gonna become serious. Like that's not how it works. Innit?
No, bro, I thought after Ten Hag, bro, I thought after Ten Hag it couldn't get any worse, bro. But here we are, bro. We went for Amram. Here we are. So so here we are. Here we are. So like you can never get your hopes up, man. Like, you know what I mean?
I hear you. To be fair, I can't believe Amram's that bad. You know, it's actually so peak. So peak.
He needs his pieces, man. He needs his
He
ingredients.
needs 10 to 15 of his own pieces, bro. Know what I mean?
Lifetime contract, bro. That's what he needs. Fam.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
What do you make of your manager though? Like, if you guys go serious and you get a takeover or something like that, what would you say for Thomas Frank? Because then the expectation's gonna be it's gonna have to go up. It's gonna have to match the investment, isn't it? Like, what do you make of Thomas Frank so far?
I can't lie. There's things I'm liking and there's things I'm not liking. Like he's clearly a good coach, but like some of the in-game decisions or the lack of in-game adjustments is what's worrying me, because I didn't watch him at Brentford, but when he came in with the Spurs fans saying that he adjusts the tactical side of it and all of this, and I can see it. I can clearly see it before games, but at halftime and during games, I'm not seeing the level of adjustment that I want to see, especially like against Bournemouth, who we just played. So I'm a bit nervous. Obviously, these are things that can get rectified because it's only been a few months. But yeah, he's on temporary forward watch, innit? He's on forward watch temporarily. But he's definitely a way better manager than Ange, though. That's no doubt in my mind, innit? Even though Ange won the trophy, but boy, he would have got relegated, fam. He probably would have got relegated if Ange stayed, fam. So, you know, apparently he's gonna get the Leverkusen job. You know, Leverkusen looking at him to replace Ten Hag now. So
that fraud, bro. You know what I'm saying? That Lorenzo Tedard, I'm glad he's sacked, bro. You know what I mean? Lorenzo Tedard from Power Fab. I'm glad that guy's coming, bro. You get it?
Apparently he's the worst Leverkusen manager of all time already, bro. He's only managed 2 games, bro. How is that possible?
But is he gonna be backed even more in January? Do you think? Because normally with Spurs, you back him for like the first year and then you start reining it in terms of the support. Do you think he's gonna get more players? Because I mean, Bergvall in the first game against Burnley, he looked decent in the midfield. Obviously, you man had injuries. You addressed that. You went and got Javi Simmons. Obviously, you got Kudus. You can see the link up between Kudus and Richarlison and the idea there. You got Johnson there to tap in little, you know what I mean, every time he gets an opportunity. But Porro, I've been saying Porro, and I still don't rate Romero that highly. I'll be real. Van de Ven is the one that I would take, bro. That's the one that I rate. Like Spence as well. Spence and Van de Ven, those are the two that I feel like, they're good. But Romero and Porro, the right-hand side of your defense, I still feel like that needs a bit of investment.
It does, to be fair. And the thing is, like, Spence he can play both, but the problem is we don't have fullback depth. We only have 3 fullbacks in the whole club. Like, that's really where the problem is. So I actually don't know if Frank's going to get back to January. I honestly couldn't tell you, because it depends on who assumes control and how it's gonna work. I'm surprised you said Van de Ven over Romero, to be fair, because Van de Ven does have a lot of holes in his game still, but he is a very good player, to be fair. But yeah, we do need a right back replacement because Porro. The reason Porro isn't as effective as he used to be is because he just plays like every game. Like even under Ange, he was the only player to not get injured. So everyone else got injured except for him. So
Yeah.
for Porro to play all them games, only really get a month or something off. Like we see it with Saka, innit? Like playing all these games when he's not getting rest, and over a while it catches up to you. And that's what I'm worried about with Porro, which is why I really wanted a fullback because it's going to catch up to him eventually, and he's going to end up just the body's just going to break down. That's how it works, isn't it? And he's going to get injured. So I can't. It's another reason why Frank's low key on fraud watch because he said we don't need a fullback, and now I started shouting on my screen.
What?
He said we have Ben Davies as a fullback option. I started
Oh
shouting.
nah, Frank, no.
I started shouting at my screen.
That's the Spurs way, though. That's the Spurs way.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I feel like. Yeah, I feel like you need a left winger as well. What's going on with the left winger? Because like obviously, you man was in for like Savinio. There was like links of Lookman, and then I don't know. And then
we got Kolo Muani on loan. It's only going to be a 1 year loan, and then he'll go to Juventus next year. So it's just a stopgap thing. Apparently, though, the board hasn't given up on Savio. It's just we couldn't get it done because the Man City chair, like the owners, they were split on selling him, so they didn't sell him. I think they're basically getting Kolo Muani to kind of like help out that left side just for like a season, and then they're going to go out and get something similar to Pelinho, even though I think they'll make that permanent. But basically, Kolo Muani is basically a stopgap because he doesn't want to be at Spurs, if we're being real. If the Juventus deal was on the table, he would have went there. I think Juventus just didn't have the money at the time to pay him. So next year, when Juventus have the money, they'll go get Kolo Muani, and hopefully we'll go in for Savio again, maybe in January or the start of next season.
Nah, I hear that though. I mean, I guess that's better than panic buying because with you lot, it's a bit like Arsenal. You buy a player, then you're stuck with them, and you're like, "Why did we do this? Why did we panic buy?" So in a sense, I get it, innit? Like, obviously the Savio deal that fell through. You managed to get Javi Simmons. Some men are saying, "Yo, he can play in the left, bro. Just play him in the 10." You know what I mean?
He can, but we don't have a 10. Like we'll play Pap Sarr in the 10. Like come on, now. I like Sarr. He's not.
Yeah, because you got Kulizeski and Madison are out. Like they're gonna be out for time. So
they're both out till the new year. So we needed someone to play in that.
Right, and I seen apparently I seen Tell being left at the Champions League squad. What's gone on there, mate?
Well, it was either Tell or Odebear. So it was basically one of those two had to be left out. I thought Tell would make it and Odebear wouldn't make it, but I guess he switched it around. I don't know what the reason is, but it was always one of those two that was going to get left out because they both play on the wing. They're both like predominantly left wingers. And now that we have Kolo Muani, I think he's going to be the left-sided guy. So it was really between them two. And Archie Gray made it. Without, I was surprised about that. Archie Gray made it. But I mean, Tell, to be fair, he hasn't really impressed that much. He has a few like good aspects about him, but it's not good enough. You know, I need to see something from him. And to be fair, I've seen more from Odebear than I have from Tell. So I think that's why. That's why he ended up leaving him.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I said I think Savio would do well at Spurs. He is shackled at City. Yeah, he probably would do well at Spurs, but I always thought like, why would they get rid of Savio? If there was a winger at City that they'd get rid of Doku, bro. Like,
because Savio's better.
Yeah, like the potential of Savio. I know, obviously, like last season he got like quite a few assists. Savio, he just needs to work on his finishing, like because he's providing opportunities. So at Spurs, he would provide opportunities for Richarlison and Kudus. That's the thing, and then you've got two wingers there that can create. Because at the moment,
he's playing on the wrong side. Because on City, he plays on the right to accommodate Doku. Like he's a left winger. He's playing left winger at Girona.
Yeah, because it was weird. Because I think when Man City got Doku from Rennes, and Doku was playing on the right at Rennes, and then he's playing on the left for City, and then Savio was playing on the left for Girona, and then he's playing on the right. So I don't know, man. It's just bare confusing. But we will see if like Kolo Muani can do a job, because I don't particularly rate him like that. What I've seen from him, I don't particularly rate him, but we'll see what. We'll see what he does.
I ain't watched him too tough, I'll be real. Because even at PSG, he was holding bench and then he went to Juve on loan. So I'm not gonna act like I know this brother Bear and I've watched him and I know he's certain. Like it's none of that. Like, never really watched him like that, so I don't know what to expect.
Like he's quick, but the one thing is I've noticed is he's not clinical, bro. Like he's quite wasteful. That's what I've heard that. That's what I've noticed with him.
That doesn't help us because we need goal scorers and he's not a goal scorer. So It'd be interesting to see how that works, innit? Because I don't trust Richarlison scoring a bicycle kick against Burnley. I don't trust it, fam. He's still Peruvian, innit? You don't trust him.
I don't know. Deji was gassing up Solanke at the start of the season. I can't even lie. It was to wax.
I've seen that, innit? But like, I don't get to talk to Deji much, innit? So I can't say that.
Solanke is better than Gyökeres, man. No, I mean, according to him, Solanke is better than Gyökeres, man.
Hey, look, I know we got the same skin tone, innit? Chat, I know we got the same.
Yeah, no. But to be fair though, I don't think he's wrong. I don't think he's wrong still. Like, because right now, Northside looks like he got Phil Jones up front, not Gyökeres, man. That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not do this. Let's not do
with a gym membership and that.
Let's not do this. What do you want him to do? Bro? He's not that type of player, bro. He's not a false nine. You want him to? You got to do false nine in this system, bro. You don't get no serve. You got to do false nine. You got to drop in deep. You got to link up. Got to do 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? This guy just slandering my guy. Like, come on, let's get to the end of the season. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, certain man in the chat was saying Amorim was your guy too. You know?
Huh? Yeah, he was my guy for Benfica. He was my guy for Benfica, bro.
Yeah.
He was my guy for Benfica.
Yeah, but you were saying Kivio was your guy as well, blood. Now he's gone. You know
nah. Well, I'm not saying that I wanted him as a replacement for Arteta at Arsenal. Then. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. Exactly. I rated him so highly, I didn't want him at my club.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
These guys.
I'll let you have that one.
This man's Portuguese, just by blood, yeah. Just by flipping passport now, these men want to affiliate me to everyone.
No, that's the United fans. You know, the United fans are just coming in. I see them all the time. You know, Northside's your fault. They just come in. I've seen one guy said, "I need Northside send him a voice note to tell him to leave." Blood.
The man just venting their frustrations and that, bro.
Yeah, bro. You said you're not getting it in English. You might have to tell him in Portuguese, blood.
Let him do what he's got to do, man. He's a Benfica legend. Let him do what he's got to do, man. He's doing the job. He knows the assignment. He's doing the job.
King, man. Let him cook, man. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
I mean, I know he's billing, bro. That clip of him billing a slip on the Takeover
Omar Barada was the guy what freaking appointed this fraud, bro. So the manager was talking about before I adapt the players have to get used to the system. Brother, we've been playing the system for 8 months and haven't got used to it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm not going to
what system. There is no system.
You know? Bro, want to play left wing back, fam. That's a W.
Man say I am not going to. Man said I am not going to adapt my system until the players get the whole system. But brother, we've been playing it for 8 months and the players are still not getting the system. Change it.
Change it, bro. You sound like us on the Ange, bro. That's what you sound like. I can't lie. I know that. We need to change the system. I heard that all last season, bro.
Yo. Remember when Van de Ven was making those runs, Elijah, on the left? Yeah, that's what
after the Palace.
That's what the Lick's doing, you know, against Grimsby. He's doing underlaps.
Bro, now we see Mason Mount at left wing back and Mason Mount at left wing back and freaking Delic doing overlaps, bro. Yeah, and we playing freaking set piece or lay like Arsenal, bro. You get it? That's what man saying. Get the ball out wide, cross. If we can't cross the ball, get a corner and get Harry Maguire's head on it, or get Sesko's head on it. That's what we relying on, bro. If you know what I mean. So, but hey, man.
Yeah.
But hey,
you know what it is? When you play them,
You know,
man, when you play that boxing game and you got the XP, the health, the stamina has to build up. You know, or need for speed, you got to build the nos, yeah? That's how Sesko jumps, blood. Every once in a while, you know, he waits, he loads up the jump, and then he jumps, blood. Yeah, bro, it's crazy,
bro. You know the fucking Wii boxing when you have those little triangles and that, those dairy triangles as health bars, fam. My jumps, yeah. You just get knocked down, bro. You get knocked down every time, fam.
Bro, he tried to do overhead kick against Grimsby, like, bro.
Yeah.
I swear down.
I'm as well, bro.
I swear down. You know, King was wishing that was Garnacho, blood. You know.
But
they
ain't got no.
They probably would have gone in. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying. Soon at Northside's club, bro. Pray for me. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
That'll be elite content. You know what I'm saying? January, we need a left winger. Let's get Garnacho from Chelsea. Man. That'll be perfect, man.
Hey, I can't lie. I can't even like say it's not gonna happen, bro. Because Madueke and Kepa, I can't say it'll never happen. I just can't, man.
Yeah, man.
Every time I think the football world has sense, yeah, they just prove me wrong, fam. I can't lie.
Yeah, facts. Facts. But yeah, man, it's a weird international break. I think massive Chelsea. Holland's playing right now. Poland. Yeah, man. It is what it is, bro. I'm not even watching, fam. That's how I know.
Holland's playing. Where's Odegaard playing as well, bro?
I want Norway. I didn't see Odegaard, fam. I heard Haaland back the goal. No, I heard Haaland got a goal, and then. Listen, that's probably why Lee went to Gibraltar, blood. He was looking for Odegaard, fam. You know?
He scored a penalty. Yeah, I knew Odegaard.
Yeah, bro.
Man said he got stinker and hooked, bro. You love to see it, bro. Hey, even for Norway, he's getting subbed, bro.
I told man about Casper Lee, bro. I told man about Casper Lee in America, bro. You know what I mean? I told man about Casper Lee, bro. About that guy's bag average, bro. You get me?
When did he get hooked, though? When did he get hooked?
I don't know. Let me see.
Because I was watching it like 60 minutes. I turned on the TV and I saw it, and I was like, "What? There's no Haaland. They're playing Soloff up front in some random Norwegians." 46 minutes. There's no 46 minutes. They hooked him. What is it? Injury or is it what? No way, man.
I hope it's not injury.
No, did they win 1-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1-0 the whole game.
I hope it's not injury now, but I can't like out of context, 46-minute substitutions insane, bro. If I said he had the team talk, came out, kicked off, and got subbed. That's tough.
It could even been that. It could have been added time first half. You know what I mean?
In 1 minute, he's like, I've seen enough. Get the fuck off the pitch. Get the fuck off the pitch now.
He probably didn't even walk on the pitch. You know, when you don't even make it on the pitch. The whistle blew before he was on the pitch. He told him to go sit on the bench.
Yeah, they're looking like, what, me?
You know, you accidentally unpause at halftime on FIFA, bro. So you have to pause it real quick before the kickoff.
I didn't make the changes. Yeah, I didn't make the changes.
Bro. The timer ran out before you could press resume, and that.
Nah, it was half time. He was half time, and he thought he made the sub, and then he saw Odegaard on the pitch, and he was like, "Yo, you get on, man, get on."
Man, Oscar Bob played the full game as well. How's Oscar Bob getting 90 minutes? Odegaard's not getting 90, bro. That's crazy.
That's mad. But yeah, man, they need to, bro. These international breaks pissing me off, bro. There's too many of them.
Bro, only 3 games, you know, no. We only seen 3 games, and these man bought international break, bro. What's this?
Crazy.
This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not even interested to watch it. I see it, bro. I'm just happy Cape Verde
It's
won.
boring, man.
So, listen,
Yeah.
one of my countries
Dan
won.
Potts,
So.
you know, Dan Potts just dropped the clip of Unigal. I just got the notification. I looked at it, I was like, what's this? I just saw your face at the top half and he got his face at the bottom half.
Bro, when the guy was raging the other day, bro, I couldn't stop crying. The way that he was raging, like, who was Sam, bro? Bro, he lost his head, bro. He proper lost his head, bro.
Like, on Dan Potts, he tried to tell man, oh yeah, but I think we need to calm down. I said, what do you mean calm down? You told Hussam to fuck off. What are you talking about? Calm down, bro.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
You
get me? Yeah, I mean,
he's tired, man. Everyone's against him and he's apparently saying that. Well, what did he say? We could have won the game. It was very tight margin, apparently, or small margins and that.
Oh, it was small margin. We lost because it was a wonder goal. Yeah, wonder goal. That's what he said. We lost because it was a wonder goal.
Yeah, you know, they're looking at it. Basically, what they're trying to do is you look at the game without the context. You get it? They're looking at it like it's a normal random game, and you lost because of like one free kick. If it's like that, then you can say, yeah, 1-0, like that's how you lose against, I don't know, like a Burnley a couple of years ago. Remember, like you don't take your chances. One corner, in one counter attack, you can see.
But why don't they apply that to the Man United game? Because when it goes for us and we win in the same way, yeah, and the performance wasn't amazing, they're all like, yeah, it's the 3 points. But then when we
you know what they said to me against Fulham? That's what they said to me against Fulham. How does it feel to be set piece FC? That's what they said to me. And I was thinking, what? I said, bro, we scored. Cool, because remember, we scored 3 set pieces against West Ham. Even
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was like, yo, like, we're finally scoring from set pieces because we're not used to scoring from set pieces. And then I was telling man, like, I'm happy with scoring from set pieces, but I can't have this running the whole season. You know, that's what basically what I was saying. I can't have this running for the whole season.
Well, we made one big chance of open play, I think, something like that in the last 3 games. I saw something around like that.
Bro,
We're playing
1.57 XG or something. That's what I read. The lowest XG. I think even Sunderland has higher XG. And I was thinking, I swear down, when I saw that table, like, it's like you like at the bottom.
They played West Ham in it, so it's, you know what I'm saying, you got to play Max for that. So.
Yeah, but Mike's team beat Nottingham Forest, but that's like, you know, is what it is.
Let him be happy, man. Let me be happy for like 2 weeks. Let me be happy for 2 weeks.
No, because that would include them playing Tottenham in it, so you can't be happy for 2 weeks.
Nah. But I like West Ham. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I like them. You know what I mean? We don't like you lot, so it's calm.
No, I feel you. That's why I don't mind Chelsea selling you, man. Scrubs in it. You know what I'm saying? I've had the same logic. Don't worry, fam.
It's calm, man. It's calm. Hopefully, Vinay gets the new chairman position, isn't it? Vinay.
I can't lie. Yeah. If Vinay gets it,
top of his head looking like a jacuzzi. I can't wait, bro. We're chilling in that
I can't lie, no. That's Tim Lewis's head, you know. That's Tim Lewis's head. Your chairman, whatever that business man.
Like I'm saying, like the bricks around the jacuzzi and they're just chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Longest bar in that. You're gonna need that long bar. I'm telling you, you're gonna need that long bar, man. That's what I think. They know the pain's coming. Yeah, they're like, yeah, let's provide the longest bar because these man, we need to get them intoxicated before we sell them the next project. You know what I'm saying? We need these.
Luckily, I got work tomorrow.
You know, there's Arsenal fans already. They're like full-time intoxication. You know what I'm saying? They're already intoxicated. You know when you get so like. They're full-time intoxicated. They don't even have to drink no more. You know when it just sticks. You don't even have to smoke or anything no more. You're just high all the time. Yeah, one of them ones. Like, nah.
Magnum infused in his blood and that, bro. He just has to press the button, fam, and he's already drunk, bro.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
The best thing, you know, the best thing he ever done was when he done that video on Northside, yeah, because that's how I found out about him. Like, it get recommended to me. I was like, who's this guy roasting Northside? That's how I found out about you. I was like, rah. You remembered? I was like, rah.
For fuck's sake, bro.
We just need this international break to be over, man. It's dead, man. It's proper dead. I can't lie. Like, you literally leave Daniel Levy leaving literally gave us something to talk about because it's just been dead, bro. I see Calafiori got player of the month for Arsenal. I don't give a shit, bro. He's still shit. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna use that though. They're gonna be, you got player of the month. You got player of the month though. You know what I'm saying? What you saying now? Shut up, man.
No, they're gonna act like he was Soboslai. You know what I'm saying? You know, the fullback that was performing. You know? But listen, man, I don't know, man. Look, so far, I don't know. So far, Arsenal are not looking good in it. You're basically seeing what you saw in pre-season. Yeah, a lot of people, and I think you done that show with Igalo. If you remember when he brought him on the channel and he was saying pre-season, who was it? Tony or someone was saying, listen, pre-season, the manager's trying to hide the tactic that he's going to use for the actual season. You remember? He was doing this just to distract us, and then when the season starts, he's going to employ the tactics. And I was telling man, pre-season means different things for all of us, and every one of us looks differently at our own pre-season. It's not just about fitness. A lot of people are saying it's just about fitness. But the issue is that obviously when you build your team, and the whole point of a process is that you build a way of playing in it. And then you do kind of what Brighton does, where you just have to kind of sell a player and then get better quality in each position. Does that make sense? But then the club has the identity of way in playing. Even though when I was younger, until my man left, innit? Unai Emery, you lot had like a good style of play, innit? I know you lot weren't winning at the end of Wenger and like part of Emery's time, but you lot still played good football. Do you get it? But now it's not good football no more. So it's not like man's trying to play like, because nowadays it's similar to what King's going through, yeah, and even maybe Elijah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the club said to a manager, this is the philosophy or this is the way we want to play. We have it at Chelsea, and they said we want to play possession style football. They bring a manager in that plays that kind of football. Then they start bringing in the players for the club that are all suited to that kind of style of football, innit? And that's how they want you to build on so you can dominate at some point. That should be the aim, innit? That when your team's strong enough, you end up dominating the league.
Yeah.
The problem is that you man haven't even got a style of play, man. So you like build the whole building, that tall building Henry was talking about, but the foundations are made of like paper, fam. You know what I'm saying? So that every time you can just take it out and put a different piece of paper on the bottom.
Now
Like,
we got
there
the
isn't
building with
actually.
no lift and no stairs, and then said, "Yo, you're up on the 8th floor, but there's no stairs, there's no
You
lift."
could just toss the rope down like that Batman.
Yeah,
Fam. I'm not.
that's
bro.
Gyökeres.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
What's a
we ain't even
Spider
got the
Man,
rope,
lad?
bro. I'm
What's
saying,
the
You know what
Spider
I'm
Man,
saying,
lad?
bro? Just you don't say they got the Iron Man thing. You expect me to just float, bro. Like, no, I'm sleeping on the floor.
No,
Yeah.
from phase 0 to phase 7, blood, straight away, you know?
trampoline it, just
With the
trampoline
spider
it up
web.
there. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy,
It's
man.
what it is. Nah, bro, it's a joke, man. This club's a joke. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what hurts me the most? Yeah, is Spurs winning Europa. Yeah, should have fired up this club to be like, nah, we're not having it. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not having it. Like, that's a disgrace to see them lifting a trophy. We're lifting nothing. Yeah, that's a disgrace. Sack this manager, go get a proper manager. But we didn't. We do things half-hearted. And that's what I think is gonna happen with Tottenham. You lot are gonna do shit half-hearted. Yeah, Levy's out. And then it's still going to be the same approach in the transfer window. You're still not going to fully rebuild your teams. You're still not going to fully back managers. That's what I think, innit? Like, I don't know, man. A lot of these clubs nowadays, man, as long as, like I said, as long as they keep that big six status and they get the Champions League money, a lot of them just don't have the ambition.
Yep.
Like, they don't really care. Like they can sustain. Look how long Levy sustained you lot, and your club became financially more successful in failure. That's crazy. Arsenal. Financially successful in failure, bro. Like, until it starts hitting their pockets, a lot of these owners are never going to change. They don't care. They don't care.
I can't lie,
No.
enough, until I started really going into like content creating. That's when I started looking at numbers and that on clubs and stuff. Otherwise, it was just a little Sky Sports thing or whatever. And then you find out which player you signed, which player you ain't signed. And then you say, yo, listen, let the season begin, innit? You get it? Like, I never really cared that much like before. But obviously, when you start doing content, man are asking me which players coming to my club. I'm like, bro, I'm not an ITK fam. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm reading the same article as you. Like, why is the player not... Bro, man are asking me why is Xavi Simons not landed? You're Dutch. Tell us. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, he's not my cousin, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know. But
that's crazy.
yeah, but you know what it is? It's like when you really start looking at the numbers, yeah, and you do have some business idea, like you have some business background or you've done some, like, you understand the business aspect, yeah?
Yeah.
You realize that these men make so much money and then they just turn around and tell you we ain't got money. And I'm like, how does that work? You know what I mean? I know that obviously you have to work within certain regulations, PSR, FFP. It's mad because basically what happened to Chelsea is, yeah, we got fined for something last season. Apparently we broke FFP. We broke FFP last season, which is the UEFA thing, innit? So we can only sell A-list. So when we went to sell players, or if we wanted to buy players, we had to sell players from the UEFA A-list squad, which is basically your team. You know that teams, the A-list thing that you found for the Champions League that you looked at yesterday, no? The list that you have to basically have to sell players from that, and then the players you bring in, the books still have to be balanced. So you have to sell a player and then make sure that you can cover those. So that's part of the reason why some of we didn't really buy the players before selling some of them, innit? But you kind of get certain aspects and why sometimes business ain't moving the way it is. But yeah, man, it's still weird, isn't it? You start looking into like football business and that, and you think, rah, like,
Yeah,
I'm
but they got
making
3
money.
years to sort that shit out. At my club, like, it's like, bro, we should have been sorting this shit out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the amount of dead wood, yeah, that's stuck here when we know that it's gonna bite us in the ass. It's like so many times I see my club like not selling players, and even this transfer window, once again, loans, and it's like, bro, like, we're in this never-ending cycle of buying dead wood. Just scout proper players. Like, obviously, not every player is gonna have potential.
No,
Do you know what I'm
we
saying? But
made
just scout
300
properly.
and something million, from selling players. Even I couldn't like imagine, like, when I looked at the numbers, I was like, right, like, that's actually good. Tyreek George, we were supposed to sell him for 22 million to Fulham, And remember,
Yeah,
you lot
yeah,
are trying to sell Reece Nelson and someone else to Fulham, and it never worked out or whatever. He ended up going Brentford. We basically, everything was finalized. We were sending Evo Saka here down there to Fulham for 22 million and like a 50% sell-on clause. What? And then apparently Fulham pulled out at the end because they got another player and they're not ended up getting it, man. I hear it, but that was
How do you man
basically
do
almost
this,
done.
bro? What type of
It
cheating
bas-
do you man
like
have?
I said to you, man, yeah, if you can't sell the way I sell, it doesn't mean you have to hate on me. You just ain't got it the way I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't got it. Yeah, that's
well,
all. That's
yeah,
all it
well,
is.
I mean, we do have a face
But
cam. I mean, at least. I'm not
but
saying
look, at
that.
the end of the day, my thing is this is the thing though, yeah. When it comes
yeah,
to actually like selling some of the players, like we done a lot of loans. Like the Jackson thing was mad because remember, obviously he was supposed to go and everyone came back, and then, bro, because we bought him back and then went to and buy and wanted him again, yeah. To go back, we increased the loan fee by 1 million. The loan fee is 60 million, North.
60
Most
million.
loan fees are like 6 million, 5 million. I heard this is a world record fee, 60 million euros for a loan fee, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
10
the rest
for
of
no.
the money is later. Bro, they're paying like between 70 and 80 million for Jackson.
fucking insane. Because we paid 10 million on a loan fee for Tel for 6 months.
For
Only
Tel,
for
yeah.
It was for 6
Yeah, you
months. We
love
paid
that.
10 for Tel.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
great
yeah.
relationships with Bayern. Basically, we give up Harry Kane, and then they can send us Tel and then slap us at the
Yeah.
Allianz. I'm
Yeah.
with
But
it.
you know what? We slap us at the area. But you know what's mad, yeah? Luis Diaz went from 50k to 265.
Yeah,
So like really and truly, yeah, they messing up business. Zay. If you see, I spoke to Zay the other day. He's fuming. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He's got his board members on a wanted list.
And even
He
for
got
Al
that for
Hilal, bro, I can't lie, bro. Hey, man, said Coleman went to Al Nassr. They sold Mitrovic, fam. It's looking peak for
yeah.
Diaz,
So
bro.
Mitchell, yeah, it's
yeah.
mad, bro.
But
I'm just
he's like,
happy.
these man
I'm
bought
just
me
happy that.
Jackson.
Yeah, I'm just happy that. That my club's got some sales as well. Obviously, Anthony's gone to Real Betis, and we got a 50% sell-on clause on that. And then obviously Rashford is 30 mil by option. Sancho is just a straight loan, and Højlund is an obligation to buy. I think for like 44 mil to Napoli, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously yeah, and obviously we got a 10% selling clause on Garnacho, and we got 40 mil. But yeah, man, like I'm happy with the sales and that, but with the incomings, yeah, like because obviously like we spoke about the business and that all the PR was coming out around my club saying, oh, after Cunha and Mbeumo, then we have to sell to buy. All of a sudden, we put all the bread for Sesko. All of a sudden, we got all the bread for Sesko, 65 plus, I think, 8 in add-ons for Sesko. And then after that, yeah, we wait on my club waited until the last second, yeah, to get this Lemons guy who I do not even know about, bro. And like we were hesitating over 5 mil, but eventually we paid it. But at first we did not want to pay like an extra 5 mil and that. But like the fact is that even with Amarim, like obviously Amarim should be sacked. He's not good enough, and obviously, I think my squad is like at least a top 6 or top 5 squad. But the thing is that the craziest thing is that my club did not even address the midfield, bro. Like bro, bro, you bring in a striker, and you bring in a striker 2 10s. Yeah, and you bring in a goalkeeper, but you don't address the midfield. And like, obviously, rumors were coming out saying, "Oh, it was we either had to choose apparently between signing a striker and signing a midfielder." Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do we have to? Why is it either a striker or midfielder? Just get both, bro. Like,
You didn't need
like
you didn't need a
that's the
striker.
thing.
You didn't need a
You
striker. I'm not
need a
gonna lie to you. I
midfielder
know
more.
Hoyland's went. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
he's got a
needed a
third.
midfielder more than you need a striker. Even though you can put
We need a
Casemiro,
two though,
Cavani in the
Yasser.
double pivot. Yeah, but listen,
Yeah, but yeah,
listen. You could have put. Let's look. You could have put. What's my man's name? You could have put
Xerxes.
Cass and my man in the double pivot of Kobe Mainu. Now you could have played players, and I know you don't play a double pivot, but man could have changed it where he can still solidify the midfield and get a striker if he needs to, or get a midfielder. And he
Yeah.
has Xerxes, and he can play what is it, Cunha up front or Embuemo. Do you get it?
Yeah, and this
Like,
managers are easier as well. This managers are easier as well, yeah, because after after the Leeds game in pre-season, yeah, where we got absolutely battered, yeah, he said that we need a midfielder with pace, and we need a midfielder that can progress the ball, and we need a midfielder that is not going to play the ball blindly. Who does that remind you of? Who does that remind you of, bro? Who plays the ball blindly? Bruno, and we had a chance to sell him, and he did not, and he wanted to keep him. Him and Ineos came together and said, "Let's keep Bruno for 100 mil." Like, you clearly know Bruno plays the ball blindly. Bruno's got no pace in the midfield, and he can't progress the ball. But you decided to keep him. It makes no, it makes no sense. And then you go in and inquire about freaking Belieber, and then you don't want to pay 150 mil for freaking Belieber, bro. You want to pay like 80 mil for Belieber, bro. Like,
but King, weren't you linked to you were linked to our player, innit? Gallagher on loan or something?
yeah,
On
Gallagher. We
deadline
tried
day.
to get Gallagher, bro. We tried to get the Super Saiyan version of Ugarte, bro. Bro, like the Super Saiyan version of Ugarte and Scott McTominay, bro. Conor Gallagher, bro. Conor Gallagher.
Bro, I can't even lie, yeah. There was some lift engineer that came to where I work, yeah, Man United fan, and he said, he said, I couldn't believe what he said. He goes, I don't rate like none of the strikers at United. The only one I rate,
Big up E.
is
In a bit. I'm saying now. Take care, man.
no, love,
Is
man,
who?
Love.
Rasmus.
Rasmus. What?
I swear to God, he said Rasmus, yeah, is the best one. He goes, he doesn't get any service. He's a baller. He goes, Xerxes rubbish. All the rest of them are rubbish. He goes,
I
Rasmus
told
is
man,
the guy.
E, what have I been
Fuck
saying
out
to
of
you?
Fuck out of here.
Sorry, King.
Man,
You and I had this conversation, you know. They don't rate the ballers,
Fuck
bro.
that, bro. You know
United
what I'm
fans
saying,
don't
bro,
rate the
about
ballers,
Rasmus?
bro. Oh, King, you know, innit? United fans don't rate the ballers, fam. Because this is the thing, though, yeah? You see Xerxes, they're just using him wrong, bro. They're using Xerxes wrong. All you need to do with Xerxes is you get him to drop deep, to collect the ball and that, and link up play, and then Mbuemo and Cunha can make those runs in behind. And then one of the midfielders or someone can progress the ball forward. Does he get it? He can pull the defenders back towards him, and then you have that space in behind for Cunha or Mbuemo to run into. So this whole thing about the thing is, he needed a player, yeah, or he wanted a player that runs in behind like a Gyökeres, innit, that he had.
He
This is
wanted
why.
Watkins and
This is why.
Gyökeres. Yeah.
Exactly, but this is why he was linked to Gyökeres. This is why he was linked to Watkins. But at the same time, this is why he was playing Rasmus so much. Do you remember last season? Because he just wanted him to run in behind and that, but he could just can't finish.
Yeah, even seen with Garnacho. That's why we're playing Garnacho over Kobe and that, because man just runs, bro. Because man just runs, bro. Like Amarim did not even want Sesko. It was our other director, Revel, who used to be at Chelsea, I think. Yeah, Revel wanted Sesko because Revel used to be in the RB Leipzig or whatever. He used to be with Sesko in the RB Leipzig. So Revel wanted Sesko, but Amarim wanted. Amarim wanted Watkins or Gyökeres. It even said the same thing about this Lemons guy, yeah? Amarim does not want that Lemons guy. He wants Martinez. He wanted Martinez instead of that.
We had Vivel, innit? Do you remember? We had Vivel, yeah? For like probably not even a year. He's the one that bought Nkunku. He said he wanted Nkunku, and then the board... Like, I think when Stanley, I don't even, maybe it was when Stanley and them, man, they had this agreement with Ravel, and then they just kicked him up. Like, he ended up leaving. And we used to think, maybe because he wanted better players or something, and these men were just messing about, which could still be the point, because this when Stanley guy, listen, if I see him, is on site, innit? But this is the thing. With him, it's weird, like, I don't know, like, because even now, you could say he's recruiting for the club, innit? Do you get it? But he keeps going for these RB Leipzig players, blood. Is that the only thing you scout? Why is it with these men that just scout the players they know? That's it.
Bro,
No
I
vision.
said,
Blood.
bro,
All they know is
bro,
the bro.
I
That's
said I
like
would
going.
have
That's like
taken,
keep
yeah,
going for the same race when you go and
yeah.
take.
I said I would have taken Mateo or Alexander Sorloth ahead of Sesko. I said I wanted Sorloth or Mateo over Sesko. That's who I wanted
I
originally.
was watching Soul earlier for Norway, blood. Do you know what I mean? He was alright.
Yeah, like yeah, but this is the thing. This is the thing as well, bro. It's like this Lemons guy. That's a club. Obviously, that's a club side. Amarin wanted Martinez instead of that Lemons guy. So basically, and obviously like I don't think I don't even think that it was either Cunha or Imbumo. He did not want Cunha or Imbumo. He wanted Semenyo. Amarin wanted Semenyo. So
Yeah, but you can't fall into the trap you did last time where you let a manager
yeah,
have all this players.
yeah,
Even though Semenyo was a good
but
player,
that's
and
why I'm happy.
then
That's why I'm happy that he's not getting his own players, bro. I'm happy. I'm
are
happy.
you happy that you're happy that you got a lemon in goal now?
Like ideally, my first option was Donnarumma, but we were never going to go in for Donnarumma. But my first option was Donnarumma, but we were never gonna go. We were never gonna go. We were never gonna go in for him. But it's like this is the thing. But this is the thing. It's like yeah, cool. You're recruiting for the club in that, yeah. But why do you keep Amarim there? This is the thing. Like, bro, why didn't you sack this guy then, bro? You get it? Like, I'm all with the
Yeah.
club signings and that, but why didn't you sack Amarim, bro? This is the thing. This is the thing
I
that
don't know.
this is the thing what
I
makes
hear it.
this is the thing that makes no sense.
Maybe they're just trying to save face, innit? Like you man have just cocked it up so many times. It's just trying to save face. You know these clubs try to save face, bro, with transfers, with managerial recruitment. That's why a lot of times they don't want to pull the trigger because they don't want to admit that they got it wrong, innit?
Yeah, that's the thing with Barada. That's what we think. That's what I'm thinking. You know, I'm thinking because he picked
Berard and
Amarim.
Walker too.
He's
Yeah,
trying to see if it works out. You know, he's moving like an Arsenal fan. You know what I mean? He's just waiting for the manager to do his thing, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Eventually it'll work out. Let me just see, because it's just
Let
one
him
of them
cook.
ones, bro.
it's
Let him
mad as
cook,
well
man.
because like it's mad as well because like it's mad as well because obviously the person who obviously the reason why we didn't sack this is the thing I don't get because the reason why we did not sack Ten Hag because Ratcliffe said in the interview the reason why we didn't sack Ten Hag is because we didn't have Omar and Jason Wilcox in place. We didn't have footballing people in place in place at the club and obviously Dan Ashworth who was our sporting director at the time and Sir Dave Brailsford, who works with Ineos and Ratcliffe. Sir Dave Brailsford and Ashworth, we was hearing rumours about they wanted to keep Ten Hag and Omar Barada and Ratcliffe, they wanted to sack Ten Hag. But obviously, since Dan Ashworth was the sporting director at the time, that they had to go with that decision. That decision because Dan Ashworth was obviously the sporting director. And then after we sacked Dan Ashworth, and then Jason Wilcox was not our sporting director. He's our sporting director now, but he was our technical director. But now he's our sporting director. But Omar Berardi, who's our CEO, he chose to appoint Amarim, and then at the end, and then it would mean at the end of the season, Ratcliffe gave Jason Wilcox the sporting director role, and then and but this is the thing I don't get is like we've got all of these people in place, but like we did not sack Amarim. Their excuse was we didn't sack Ten Hag because we did not have all the people in place. Well, we had all the people in place with Ruben Amarim, and we got worse on the Ruben Amarim, and you chose to not sack him. And the reality is that if United get something from City, if we beat City or something, he's gonna probably say until Christmas, bro. or until November, bro. And then it's going to be the same thing again, bro. Hiring a manager in freaking mid-season and that. And it's like this guy shouldn't be here, bro. Like, man was gassing up patterns of play against Arsenal and all of these things. But I said it on Monster's channel today, on Monster's fan coaching show today. The reason why we did not see no patterns of play last season is because Amarim was playing Garnacho and Højlund instead of Xerxes and Mainu. If Xerxes and Mainu played majority of last season, we would have seen patterns of play. But Amarim did not play Mainu and Xerxes for majority of the season. He played Garnacho and Højlund. The reason why we see patterns of play is because we got Cunha and Mbeumo. That's it. That's it. But people think, oh, this guy's got his tactics book out and he's coached new patterns. No, bro, it's because of the players, bro. It's nothing to do with the coach. Nothing to do with the coach at all.
You know the problem we got now, King. The only problem we got now is that this is the thing. You when you see what's going on with this manager right now, the best thing to do is obviously sack him as soon as you can, innit, or as soon as he deserves it.
Yeah.
Because then. This is my thing, innit? You don't want to start missing out on managers that are good. Do you get it? So let's say if a Glasner ends up going to a City, or like, you know, like if the managers that are good end up going, I'm not saying you can't get another manager out of his job, obviously because you're United, but sometimes you miss out on those opportunities where the manager that suits you the most is available or can be available, and you can snatch him up before, innit? Because otherwise you'll just end up getting whatever managers out there, then you know what's happening, innit? It can
you know
be
what's
another
happening.
cycle.
It's got to be another. If not, then it's got to be another cycle. I just want a coach, that is flexible. I want a coach that can adapt. If it's adapting the formation, if it's going at 4 at the back at times in certain games, going 3 at the back, going 5 at the back in certain games, switching the personnel. I just want a coach to adapt, bro. The problem is with Manchester United is that we relied on individual brilliance for too long, bro. Because the managers that we've had, bro, have always needed specific players, bro. This is why I don't want another coach here that needs 10 or 15 of his own players, bro. That's why, and I said that on Monster's show today, bro. I just want a coach that can do the basics. I want a Glasner, a Raiola at Bournemouth, a Illa Raiola at Bournemouth, or I would even take Eddie Howe. And people will say, oh, but we won't get Eddie Howe, or we won't get Raiola, or we won't get Glasner. Well, we got Ten Hag and Amarim. Despite of Ten Hag and Amarim performing poorly, the reason why we got them is because we paid them out of their contracts. We paid them out of their contract. People will say, "Oh, we can't pay Eddie Howe out of his contract or pay Raiola." Raiola's got a 10 million release clause. Raiola's got a 10 million release clause, bro. Glasner is unhappy at Palace. And apparently, some certain rumors say he's waiting for the Manchester United job if Amarim gets sacked. So like this thing about we can't pay for managers. We literally did that with the last 2 managers. We literally paid Ten Hag to get Ten Hag to United, and we did the same thing with Amarim. So go and pay the money to get the managers, bro. Go and get Eddie Howe. Go and get Glasgow. Go get Raiola, bro. Simple as that.
Listen, you want the same thing that I want at Arsenal, bro. Like with us, it's the same old bullshit all the time as well, bro. So I completely get your.
No, you lot just want you lot don't want flexible managers. You lot just want yoga instructors, man.
I just want a coach that can do the basics. I just want a coach that can do the basics, bro. That's it. Like you know what I mean. You know what I mean? I just want the coach that can do the basics. Like, I need this specific player to do this. I need this specific player to do that. No, bro. No. That's why we rely on individual brilliance, bro. Like we spoke about Thomas Frank just there. Thomas Frank sets up the team very, very, very well, bro. He doesn't rely on all individual players, bro. He doesn't rely on individuals. He relies on the whole team, bro. That's what I want. Man United need to go in a new direction and stop going for these fancy coaches what play one way and don't adapt. Like obviously Enzo Maresca plays a certain way, but the thing is, he adapts. He at least adapts. Like I've seen, Yassi will tell you. Like I've seen Enzo play. I've seen him play Pedro Neto false 9. I've seen him play Caicedo at right back. I've seen him overlapping with Gusto, inverting with Gusto. I've seen him trying different things, bro. Like,
yeah,
you get it?
but you know what it is, King? Yeah, these new managers are like a lot of these new ballers, isn't it? Like they're one dimensional. That's what it is. They're just like there's robotic with their tactics as the players these days, and that's what it is. They don't know how to do anything different. You know what I'm saying? Apart from setting up a defense, when the system doesn't work, yeah, it's just defend. That's the go-to because there's no tactics, bro.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
That's why I say your manager that I said
the super chat. Conrad, big up to you. No fine margins is the new top gooner buzzword slogan for 2025. They're using it. They're all using it. Arteta says it almost every interview. Bro, they can do as many buzzwords as they want. They can say as many excuses as they want. At the end of the day, this season, there is nowhere to hide. And I haven't seen this fan base, the part of the fan base that love this manager as stressed as I've seen them already. Like a gal popping off, all of them saying, yeah, it's not good. Most of them saying it's not good enough, and they're struggling to come up with excuses. That's the end is near. This season, the end is near. The way that they reacted, you can see that the end is near, man. But listen, big up to King, big up Yasser, big up to everyone that's locked in. We're gonna redirect to Mike's Northside raid on the way in, and we're out, familia. Love.